big drop here. Well, I guess, okay, maybe not big drop. Let's say medium big drop. Medium drop. It's like a middle of the park drop. Always something that we're excited to see, though. Sylvan, your boy, the VR Nostradamus, the second coming of VRality. I don't know what you want to call him, but Sylvan, the man, has dropped another VR support update, and they're continuing to go full speed on this. I do think that this is a much bigger deal for the game now than it was before he revealed all this in December. He said, "Hey everyone, hope you're ready to jump into the upcoming Alpha 4.8 patch. We've got some solid VR updates in this patch, including a couple of major improvements." Let's dive in. First, interaction prompts rendered in world space. This is a big one. Interaction prompts and indicators are now rendered directly in world space and work natively in VR. No more flat screen overlays fighting against your headset view. This is the first step in a broader UI rework, everybody's favorite word, rework, aimed at making Star Citizen truly VR native. So expect more improvements as we continue down this path. All right, next up, FPS crosshair and hit markers ported to world space. The FPS crosshair has also been moved into 3D space and re-enabled for VR. To make sure it appears correctly, head into the game settings and confirm that crosshair mode is enabled and crosshair opacity is set to a visible value. I have the hardest time aiming in VR. I can't wait till we have motion controls, because when I'm trying to aim in VR, it's you have to like move your head around to make sure you're lined up with the iron sights. So I just look kind of goofy, like aiming like this. Almost got him. So I'll love having an actual crosshair. That'll be more easy. Additional improvements coming to VR. Procedural head recoil disabled in VR. Procedural head recoil while firing weapons has now been disabled in VR. Shooting should feel much smoother and significantly less nauseating. They also did a shadow fix for split eye rendering, fixing an issue where shadows could render incorrectly on one eye. Resolution has been maintained across VR mode switches. They are now properly preserved when toggling VR on and off and when switching into theater mode. If you enjoy ultra-wide theater mode and want to jump back into full VR without reconfiguring settings each time, it now should work flawlessly. It's kind of, I don't know how widespread VR functionality is, but it's really nice to see how much he's putting into just making sure that this just kind of works with the game. You think of an implementation of something like VR and you think of the hard stuff, but there's so many little extra bits you have to take care of, and I'm glad that he's keeping up with them. Last fix here is a fixing bright light artifacts. Fixed an issue where bright lights could sometimes appear when being shot at. Bright lights, bigger city. What's coming up next? The marker rework is next on the list, and work will begin on it shortly, followed by hologram fixes. He mentioned both these in a Spectrum comment recently. We'll continue pushing polish and new VR features moving forward. If you encounter new issues or have suggestions, feel free to reply to this thread. We'll be reading through everything. See you in the verse. Thank you, Sylvan. We appreciate it. VR is pretty cool. I'm still trying to get my computer up to the level at which I think it can run VR better. But I have gotten it to be able to run it. And I've had fun when I play with it and see Star Citizen. We'll probably do another stream with it sometime soon here. And hopefully it gets stable enough that like I can just leave it plugged in and play whatever I want. Right now, I still can't drive the VR headset and my computer stuff, so I have to pick and choose.